Robbery with violence and the calculated moves to steal from people has brought a mugging culture trend that seems not to be stopping soon as it dawns. Violence and chaos fill the air. Indescribable moments from the public takes a center stage, but sometimes might not be the lucky day. The recent scene captured by CCTV shows a man being robbed in broad daylight with a Buddha operator whom he assumed that he was just in his daily hustle at Maalim Juma Road in Kilimani area, Nairobi County. To make matters worse, these events will be witnessed almost daily as thieves strive to make their ends meet out of this. But that is just but a glimpse of this dangerous business. On the 30th of October 2022, a 24-year-old Keegan Gidwa's life was cut short by 4 hand robbers who stabbed him at his chest while heading home in Ridgeways and were later arrested by Crime Research and Intelligence Bureau (CRIB). A week later, online airwaves was then a threat to operating hospitals across the country. Lillian Munywa, who claimed to be working at Kenyatta National Hospital in Nairobi, posted that the facility had reported 4 to 7 stabbing cases and many had been victims of mugging in Nairobi. And that became the biting sound of the Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki's intervention as he opts to find their hideouts.
Tumepata information mahali hawa wakora wako, tunawasaka, tutawaadhibu, tutachukua hatua. Lazima tuhakikishe usalama umerudi na wakora wezi siku zenu zimehesabika. Your days are numbered. You have terrorized the people for a long time. You have got away with a lot of impunity. Your time for payback has come.
In a bid to get the real picture of what the government states, we step our toes into the inskirts of Dagoretti South constituency in the roots of Riruta ward that has a population of more than 65,000 people. We meet Pamela Rasugu, who has seen the rough face of mugging.
Kabisa, nilipata tasimu si muda mbali. Nilikuwa natoka kwangu kazini, kwa kazi kibanda. Kidogo tu nimetembea kidogo nikakutana na vijana. Wengine wakapita mbele yangu, nikakuwa nimestuka, kumbe wengine wamepita nyuma. Kupita hivi nikapata mwingine ameshika shingo yangu. Mama surrender everything. So haikuwa na budi nikasurrender, hata walichukua simu yangu. Hiyo pesa nilikuwa nimefanya siku yote, lakini usuri waliniachilia.
Since then, Rasugu still holds the traumatizing moment in her heart and the pain seems unbearable.
Hiyo nayo devastate muda. Nilikata nikifika kwangu nilikuwa natetemeka. Hata saa hii nikipata vijana vikundi 3 4 nastuka, nakumbuka hiyo scenario vile ilikuwa.
But who are the people involved in mugging?
Vijana, maana ukiangalia wengi tuseme ni kama rika ya 16, 15 mpaka 22 hapo. Wengine ni hao wamemaliza high school, wengine hawakupata opportunity kufika, walimaliza standard 8 hawakupata opportunity ya kwenda secondary. So ni vijana wachanga.
Rasugu is one of the people in the society that hustle hard to get a plate on their table. But on the other hand, there are people that are grabbing from them. What should be done by the security public sectors in the country? The security personnel in this area taking charge. In the affirmation to Rasugu's story, we head to Riruta Chief's office. Jojo Gago, who is the assistant chief here, tells the same story.
One and foremost, there's unemployment in the country. Sana in this area, so many youths are out of schools. Some have got little income, some don't have, but the majority are unemployed. So that's the reason why you find them, the little meaning, they are idling.
However, Ogago states that sometimes nature accounts to the mugging behavior.
Naturally, when you are born a thief, you'll just be a thief. So at times it is mixed up.
Despite that, he tells me that his department has brought strategies to mitigate the mugging cases in the society.
We have taken stand measures against these mugging areas. First of all, we have identified these crime-prone areas. We identified also the nature of the crime these people are committing and even the tools they are using.
The mugging culture has been persistent from the beginning of this year. As it dawns, the security personnel have a heavy task to bear to what awaits them. The youths need a lasting solution to alleviate from this culture. The next day, youths who were the targets in the recent reported mugging and indisciplinary cases, I made efforts to reach one of the youths, Colin Soching, who has opened a playing station and feels it will get the youths engaged.
Kama hii ya PS utapata mtu hii mvulana kama mcheza hapa msema mpira kacheza 2 hours. Tukiwa 2 hours anashinda hapa ako occupied. Mchezo ile kama anatoka hapa anarudi home. Unapata hiyo time amekaa hapa na tena anarudi home ama avoid vitu mingi. But ile time ako pale mtaani utulia tu unaona kwenda hapo unapanga hata mtu anakuja site. Anambia wewe aniaje? Twende hivi nikuonyeshe. So
in addition, the youths described the high cost of living and unemployment has amounted to their grievances.
Kuiba hii mwaka ni hiva kwa pressure mingi sana, elewa. Vile maisha nenda ikididimia, tunaenda chini sana, hii pressure ya kukua kasi wengine. Unacheki, kaa youth, kuna ile level unadai kuwa kama brother yako mwingine yako umeshafiti. Unani feel? Sasa unajipewa pressure, ni aje mimi ndafikia ile level, unajua hadi wewe unacheki. Sasa lazima uingie kwa street, ufreshe mse. Ndo hadi wewe wenyewe muonyesha hadi mimi bado mimi naweza.
Maboys unajua maboys wengi wana job. Sina changia kuiba kukaa idle livo. Hakuna job, sasa inalazimisha tu waibe tu. Maboy wengi hivyo tu ndio wa survive tu.
Aliacha shule mapema, akuja kaingia kaona hizi endelea na nini. Apart job, unaona. Ikibidi kutafuta kazi. Kujikeka bidii kutafuta hizi kosa kupata kazi ya kufanya. Hata kama ni kazi ndogo inakupatia pesa kidogo, unaona. Hiyo ni yako umetafuta, si tumeiba. No.
They are now calling on the government to intervene and rescue them from the criminal gangs and lifestyle.
As at now, the government has announced tree planting. We shall involve these youths in tree planting. So you'll find this young man will be busy doing something. So if he's busy, there's nothing he can. There's no harm he can do in the society. So in that context, you'll find 2-3 they are joining hands together, or opening even those money, the money that they are being paid. Like recently, most of them opened small businesses.
Life itakani shortcuts. Unacheki. Shortcuts ziko fiti, lakini hazina kupeleka mbali.
Na wase wengi wakiemployiwa wanaepa wera juu. Wera ina freedom. Kukazio maisha, kuna mtu anataka kukosa freedom, nacheki.
Labda gave introduce wera zingine. Ndio tujue introduce wera kwa vijana kama kazi mtaani hivi.
Gava kitu anaweza fanya atapatie tu wase kazi kama venye kuna NYS ukienda tu kujoin.
Sasa mimi hasa ni ile naona wapate empowerment fulani kwa usiso mahali, maana wako so idle.
The area has however come up with programs in partnership with the society to bringing the youths on board in social connections and outreaches.
So when we organize the barasas, even the meetings, we invite these youth groups so that we teach them on how they should go on with their daily basis.
Kama wazazi, kwanza kama mimi mzazi, nichumuike kuchua watoto wangu, uwaongereshe. Na kila mzazi akifanya hivyo, society at least itakuwa better. Maana mzazi unajua mtoto wako kabisa ako namna gani.
And as mugging culture keeps on trending day in, day out across the country, the real situation is still dire. Unemployment is the cause of this mugging. What are the youth saying about mugging culture?
Kuna ule mtu ana practice kuwa mwizi na kuna sasa mwizi, unaona?
Kuiba hizi shabro. Yenye kitu iko. Sati reality ni lazima kukuwe na wizi ndio maisha endelee. Lazima kubalance, nacheki.
And if the scenes will be unbearable to the police officers,
use the gun to defend the public. Use the gun to defend the property of the public, and use the gun to defend yourself.
Will this work bearing in mind the many areas that are prone to mugging incidences? The National Police Service had listed areas in Nairobi as Thika Road KCA, Globe Cinema, Kipande Road along Waiyaki Way, and areas in CBD as River Road, Archives, Kirinyaga Road, and Fig Tree that are danger mugging hotspot. This is a 35.1% that involves robbery, assault, carjacking, and murder. Will the nation get a 0.0%? This has been highlighted. The only way is now left for a good choice among the affected. Moses Okech, mugging culture.